What's going on, my fly happy family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. So the general manager for the New York Liberty ended up having a press conference talking about the decision on Sandy. And when I say, man, get ready to be confused, because that's all I was when I heard it, man. We are about to get all the way into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 33.9, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this one. Let's get it. All right, man, so there is this long interview. I think it's like 41 minutes, man. 41 minutes of nothing but word salad, man. I mean, enough word salad in this interview to feed 10 obese people for a year and have them healthy again. I'm talking about, fam, I had no clue what he was talking about when it came to Sandy. Now, there's this specific moment where he started talking about end results, how that doesn't matter, and how the league is evolving. I mean, it was complete nonsense, man. Let's get right into it.
Good morning, Jonathan. Thank you for doing this. My question, since you assumed the role of general manager in 2019, this will be the third head coach hire within that time frame. What does that say about the evaluation process from ownership, from you, the decision making? Because when you look at an organization like the Minnesota Lynx and Cheryl Reeves' longevity in the league, there's a huge turnover rate when it comes to coaches in the WNBA, whether successful or unsuccessful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, I think that Cheryl's kind of set the standard in the WNBA for exactly that, not only longevity, but success. I think when you go back and you look at the Lynx records over the years, there are some real down years there. There's under 500 records, but they also had that dynasty run where they won every other year. I think that during that time, we just spoke on, right? Like, this league is different than just a couple of years ago, let alone that long ago. And I just think it's more about an evaluation of the league and how the league is changing and who is coming into this league and leading these organizations on the floor. So I think it's more about that. This is not a results-based organization. This is not about not winning or winning. It's about how do we position ourselves to be at the top of the league in a real sustainable way as the league does evolve in the ways we're talking about on the floor. So for me, I think, you know, in terms of Cheryl, I think she's exceptional, and I think that she's set the standard in that regard. But I think it's more indicative of the league at large than anything else.
Now, can anybody in the room raise their hand and tell me exactly what he was saying? What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? It's not about end results. First, let's start with Cheryl Reeves, right? Because he said she set the standard, right? She set the standard. Now, if we think about Cheryl Reeves, she's been coaching the Lynx, I feel like, since 2009? Their first championship came in 2011 with her. She got her first one with the Lynx in 2011. So there's a 2-year gap right there, or a year gap, however you want to look at it. It's a year gap between her winning that championship. Then guess what? It's another year gap, right? If we're looking at it, it says 2011 she won, 2013 she won, 2015, 2017. Now the pattern is you win one, lose, win one, lose, win one, lose, right? Right? That's the pattern. So how are you telling me you're not impressed with what Sandy is doing? Sandy's been there for 4 seasons, y'all. 4 seasons. First year, struggling team, getting them together. The second year, makes it to the finals. All right? Makes it to the finals, but she ended up losing. Third year, she won it. Although a lot of people are upset how she won it, but what is she supposed to do about her team not performing? I mean, Sabrina was playing, where's Waldo out there? I mean, she, like, nowhere to be found, fam. Backpack. Yeah, she was getting carried out there, fam. getting carried, then Brianna missing her clutch free throws. What was Sandy supposed to do? What was Sandy supposed to do, man? All right. All in all, ended up winning it last year, right? Then you come to this year, she lost. So who's to say, looking at the pattern, she's not going to win the next year if you bring her back, set this team back up, and go after it again? Who's to say she's not going to win the next year? Looking at Cheryl Reed's pattern, if she's the standard, I would think you would allow Sandy to come back and try it again. You just said Cheryl Reeve is the standard. So you telling me if Sandy was just losing all her games, she was just losing, but she was showing that she was a competent coach and really showing that she can actually make a team play well together, you would have kept her? Come on, man. Stop with this nonsense. Stop with this nonsense. Can we just tell the truth, man? Can we tell the truth? Y'all put this super team together, and y'all got bounced in the first round. You are embarrassed, you're mad, and you got rid of Sandy. You had to blame somebody. You had to blame somebody for the disappointment, right? The failure, right? And you had to blame Sandy for it. You had to do something. It's crazy work. It's crazy that y'all decided to do that. Just say what it really is, man. Don't give us this hour-long interview about nothing, talking about how the league is evolving. Fam, y'all had the best assembled team I've ever seen in my life. The best. Y'all couldn't get it done. You couldn't get it done, man. At some point, you have to say the players have to come and perform. It's as simple as that. They didn't come to play. They got mollywopped in that third game. Absolutely embarrassed. Brianna was actually balling out. She was doing all she could on her hurt leg. John Quayle didn't show up. Sabrina barely showed up. Like, fam, just call it for what it is, man. And it's ridiculous. You sitting here talking about the league is evolving. That's what we're changing to. So that means you're going to change your whole roster then. You're going to change your entire roster. That's what you're going to do then, huh? Man, I can't wait to see the Liberty next year. I want to see what they look like coming into next season. Because the way they're talking, they're scared of how the league is evolving. And they're gonna make changes to fit, which is crazy to say because I think they already fit what the future holds for the WNBA on how it's going to look after a couple more years, and that's fast-paced three-point hunting. It's going to change right into what the NBA looks like. 1 through 5 is going to be able to shoot the three. And I think if your team can't do that, eventually you're going to fall off. I hope you are ready to replace your stars because who knows? If Sandy lands in Seattle, Brianna might want to go back. She already won, 1 or 2 with them? She might want to go back. And who's to say Sabrina won't go? Seeing how she was looking at that press conference, squinting and looking crazy. Who knows? John Quayle? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about what Jonathan had to say, man. Do y'all believe anything he's saying? Or do y'all think they were just embarrassed and they had to blame it on somebody, which it always falls on the coaches? Let me know in the comment section, man. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.